Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we talk about all things movies. Today, we're diving into the world of Liam Neeson and counting down the top 10 movies that showcase his incredible talent. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. Alright, let's jump right in. Starting off our list at number 10, we have Nonstop. Nonstop sees Liam Neeson as burnout Air Marshal Bill Marks, who, on what is initially just another normal flight for him to snooze through, soon becomes the complete opposite of routine procedure. Neeson is shortly messaged during his flight from New York to London that a mysterious assailant is threatening to murder a passenger on the plane every 20 minutes unless they receive $150 million. As the last line of defense on the plane and thousands of feet in the air, Marks is the only person who can stop the bloodshed. Enclosed spaces have always made for great set pieces and backdrops for action thrillers, and Neeson's action works perfectly under the added pressures and strains of a commercial airline flight.
I'm trying to save it!
Coming in at number 9 is Kinsey. Chronicling the life of revered professor and sexologist Alfred Charles Kinsey, the fascinating biographical drama Kinsey features Liam Neeson as the influential pioneer who valiantly fought to teach sex education courses, and whose extensive research became one of the first science-based published works on the once taboo subject. The dynamic actor delivered a superb performance as the controversial figure, with critics praising his ability to depict both Kinsey's outstanding achievements as well as his flaws and shortcomings. Kinsey landed on countless end-of-the-year top 10 lists, and for his role in the picture, Neeson earned a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alfred Kinsey from Indiana University.
Next up at number 8, we have Rob Roy. Robert Roy McGregor, Neeson, a well-respected leader of a clan of Scottish Highlands cattle herders, takes a loan from James Graham, John Hurt, 4th Marquess of Montrose, to sustain his people through a harsh winter. Before the loan can be returned, Graham's Ponzi, anglicized relative Archibald Cunningham, Tim Roth, kills one of Roy's best men, Eric Stoltz, and makes off with the cash. Roy is then forced to go on the run from collectors, but when Cunningham sets his sights on the clan leader's wife, Jessica Lang, Roy must come out of hiding and avenge his family's honor.
I have been wronged by your lordship.
Hang him from the bridge.
Taking the number 7 spot is Michael Collins. Michael Collins stars Neeson as Michael Collins, who is an Irish revolutionary, politician, and soldier that was a top leader in the early 20th century in the Irish War of Independence. Neeson received unanimous praise for his compelling performance in this historical biographical drama. Collins fought to lead a rebellion against the United Kingdom, which liberated Ireland from existing under the rule of the UK. Collins was an exceptionally accomplished and ambitious man, as he was the intelligence director of the Irish Republican Army, a government minister to the Irish Republic, the chairman of the Provisional Government of the Irish Free State, and, to top it off, Commander-in-Chief of the National Army.
They can jail us, they can shoot us, they can even conscript us.
At number 6, we have Ordinary Love. Ordinary Love is about a husband and wife, Tom, Liam Neeson, and Joan, Leslie Manville, who are struggling to cope after obtaining Joan's breast cancer diagnosis. The narrative sounds tiresome and like a familiar formulaic medical drama, but it is far from that. Ordinary Love concentrates on relationships and contains so much heart that although it isn't the most authentic story ever, it is a captivating perspective. The film received excellent reviews as Neeson takes on the daunting breakdown of a man dealing with the overwhelming weight of a loved one laboring through cancer. The movie takes the audience through the entire roller coaster of a cancer diagnosis and treatment. And as daunting as watching something like that sounds, the film is every bit worth it to see all the love, tribulations, and humanity that comes out of ordinary couples in dire times.
Is this a quiz? If I get it right, do I get another bowl of soup?
I want you to get it right. That means what I did worked.
Moving on to number 5, we have Darkman. Before he starred in Batman Begins, Neeson played a superhero of Frankenstein-esque proportions in Darkman. Directed by Sam Raimi and written as an ode to Universal monster movies, Darkman is a gory, weird, and tragic film that Neeson's Dr. Peyton Wilder carries on his mangled back. At the time, Neeson was a relatively unknown actor, but Universal rolled the dice on the cast due to both Raimi's The Evil Dead franchise success and the success of Tim Burton's Batman the year prior. Unlike Schindler's List, released 3 years later, Neeson's Dr. Wilder is loud, boisterous, and unpredictable. It's a fun performance to revisit.
I was afraid that you wouldn't want me anymore.
Of course I still want you.
Coming in at number 4 is Silence. It marks Neeson's second film with director Martin Scorsese after Gangs of New York. Neeson gives a subdued performance. Through his character, who denounced Jesus, became a Buddhist, and inherited a Japanese family from executed Japanese Christian men, Scorsese creates a cautionary tale of the perils of missionaries overstepping their boundaries, as the Japanese people never needed saving. Missionary works, unfortunately, intersect with imperialism and colonialism from time to time, and Silence is a perfect depiction of this, along with both the beauty and suffering inherent in religious themes.
Ferreira is lost to us.
Taking the number 3 spot is Taken. You've likely quoted Neeson's iconic, "I will find you," monologue in this film, or at least heard your friends, acquaintances, or various pop culture parodies do it. In Taken, Neeson plays a man with a very particular set of skills who, after his daughter gets kidnapped, goes on a one-man killing spree to save her. It's the film that solidified Neeson as an action star and prompted 2 successful sequels, and reinvited Neeson as an action movie star in films like The Commuter, Unknown, and Nonstop, to name a few. Still, this film remains the finest of the trilogy, simply because audiences hadn't been exposed to the physical dexterity, vengeful tone of voice, and explosive angriness that Neeson had buried inside of him, and the trilogy's revenge formula was fresh and exciting.
I will find you. I will kill you.
At number 2, we have Schindler's List. Arguably director Steven Spielberg's most critically acclaimed film, Schindler's List, based on the true story of Oskar Schindler, made Neeson a star. The film covers Schindler's creation of an enamelware factory employing Jewish essential workers to avoid them being taken to concentration camps, his close relationship with the SS Nazis, his change of heart to save as many Jews as possible, and his ultimate prevention of Jews being taken from the city of Brunlitz to Auschwitz. Through Spielberg's use of black, white, and red, he emphasizes Schindler's change of heart, which Neeson so eloquently portrays. Neeson doesn't play a man with a perfect moral compass, and the complexities of this are acted to perfection through his subtle facial expressions and soft-spoken delivery.
Power is when we have every justification to kill. And we don't.
And finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list of best Liam Neeson movies is The Grey. Although on its surface, it appears like a Neeson vs. Arctic Wolves action film, it is also a thoughtful meditation on death and the fleeting nature of life. One of Neeson's finest forays into the action genre, The Grey, was filmed under equally brutal conditions as the wolves' attacks on the characters. Neeson shot the film 7 hours a night in -35-degree weather, with the cameras, cast, and crew constantly freezing and still manage to give a compelling performance. He delivers the film's verbal motif with compelling passion. Once more into the fray, into the last good fight I'll ever know. Live and die on this day. The Gray has such nuance, managing to be a killer action flick while remaining a poetic meditation on depression and hopelessness. And it still gives the audience chills akin to being in the sub-zero Alaskan wilderness.
I work security, protecting men from the dangers they cannot see.
So there you have it, our top 10 Liam Neeson movies. Let us know in the comments which ones are your favorites. And don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.